15 ways to lose your dog's trust. Is your pup giving you the cold shoulder? Are you struggling to build trust with your dog? It can be difficult to understand why your furry friend is suddenly distant, but more often than not, it's because of mistakes you've made. In this video, we'll go over 15 common mistakes that can lead to your dog losing trust in you. 1. Not providing enough exercise and mental stimulation. One of the biggest mistakes dog owners make is not providing their furry friends with enough exercise and mental stimulation. Dogs are active creatures by nature and need regular physical activity to stay healthy and happy. Without enough exercise, they can become bored and restless and even develop behavioral problems. In addition to physical exercise, dogs also need mental stimulation to keep their minds sharp. Interactive toys, puzzle games, and training sessions can provide the mental challenge your dog craves. Neglecting to provide both exercise and mental stimulation can lead to a dog feeling unfulfilled and may cause them to lose trust in their owner. 2. Punishing your dog for misbehavior. Punishing your dog for misbehavior may seem like the right thing to do, but it can actually do more harm than good. Dogs are sensitive creatures, and harsh punishments can lead to fear and anxiety. Remember, punishment may give short-term results, but positive reinforcement will lead to long-term trust and obedience. 3. Using physical force or intimidation. Using physical force or intimidation as a means of discipline can seriously damage the trust between you and your furry friend. Dogs are sensitive beings and respond much better to positive reinforcement. Instead of resorting to aggression, focus on gentle, reward-based training methods that will build a stronger bond and a more loving relationship with your dog. 4. Neglecting basic needs, such as food and water. Neglecting your dog's basic needs, such as food and water, is a surefire way to erode their trust in you. Imagine how you would feel if your meals were skipped or your thirst went unquenched. Providing nourishment is not just a physical necessity, but also a way to show your love and care for your furry friend. So don't forget to prioritize their basic needs and keep that bond of trust strong. 5. Breaking promises. Going on a walk but changing plans. Dogs thrive on routine and trust. Breaking promises to your furry friend, like canceling a walk at the last minute, can be detrimental to your relationship. Imagine the disappointment in their eyes when you don't follow through. This can lead to a lack of trust and even anxiety in your pup. If you make a promise to your dog, stick to it. By keeping your word, you're showing them that they can trust you, creating a stronger bond between you both. 6. Allowing other people or pets to hurt your dog. Our furry friends look to us for protection, and allowing other people or pets to harm them can be a serious breach of trust. Whether it's a careless stranger on a walk or a playdate gone wrong, it's our responsibility to keep our dogs safe. When we fail to protect them, they may lose faith in us and become fearful or anxious. So remember, always advocate for your pup and create a safe environment where they can trust you to keep them out of harm's way. 7. Leaving your dog alone for long periods of time. Leaving your dog alone for long periods of time can be detrimental to their trust and well-being. Dogs are social animals and thrive on companionship. When they are left alone for extended periods, they can become anxious, bored, and even develop separation anxiety. It's important to provide your furry friend with regular interaction and stimulation to keep them happy and secure. Consider hiring a dog walker or enrolling them in doggy daycare to ensure they receive the attention they need, even when you're not able to be there. Remember, a happy dog is a trusting dog. 8. Ignoring your dog's signals for attention playtime. Dogs are incredibly intuitive creatures, and they have their own unique ways of communicating with us. When your dog is trying to get your attention or initiate playtime, it's important not to ignore their signals. Whether it's a gentle nudge, a wagging tail, or a pleading look, these are all signs that your furry friend wants to engage with you. By responding to their cues and showing them that you value their desire for attention and play, you'll not only build trust, but also strengthen your bond with your beloved pup. So next time your dog is trying to get your attention, don't ignore their signals. Embrace the opportunity to connect with them on a deeper level. 9. Overwhelming your dog with too much training commands. Training and teaching your dog new commands is important for their development, but overdoing it can have a negative impact on your relationship. If you overwhelm your furry friend with too much training and too many commands, they may become stressed or frustrated. Remember, dogs need time to process and understand what you're asking of them. So take it slow, be patient, and give your dog the space to learn at their own pace. By avoiding this mistake, you'll build trust and create a positive training experience for both you and your pup. 10. Failing to establish consistent rules and boundaries. Consistency is key when it comes to building trust with your pup. Failing to establish consistent rules and boundaries can leave your furry friend confused and unsure of what is expected of them. If you allow your dog to jump on the couch one day but scold them for it the next, they won't understand what they're allowed to do. By setting clear rules and boundaries and sticking to them, you'll create a sense of security and trust in your dog. So be consistent and watch your bond with your pup flourish. 11. Using negative reinforcement instead of positive reinforcement. Using negative reinforcement instead of positive reinforcement can have a detrimental effect on your dog's trust in you. Instead of punishing bad behavior, focus on rewarding good behavior. Positive reinforcement encourages your dog to repeat the desired actions, strengthening your bond and fostering trust. By using negative reinforcement, you risk creating fear and anxiety, leading to a breakdown in trust. Remember, a gentle and positive approach will yield better results and a happier, more trusting relationship with your furry friend. 12. Forcing your dog into uncomfortable situations. Nail trimming. Forcing your dog into uncomfortable situations, such as nail trimming, can be a major trust breaker. Dogs have their own boundaries and sensitivities, and when we disregard them, it can create a sense of fear and unease. It's important to approach these situations with patience and understanding. Take the time to desensitize your dog to uncomfortable experiences, using positive reinforcement and rewards. 13. Not recognizing or addressing fear and anxiety in your dog. Dogs experience fear and anxiety just like humans do, but sometimes we fail to recognize their signals or address their needs. Ignoring or dismissing their fears can erode their trust in us and create a sense of unease. It's important to pay attention to your dog's body language and behavior and seek help if you notice signs of fear or anxiety. 14. Using loud yelling voice for no reason. Using a loud or yelling voice with your dog for no reason can be detrimental to their trust in you. Dogs are sensitive beings and can easily be scared or intimidated by loud noises. Yelling at them without justification can cause fear and anxiety, eroding the bond you have worked so hard to build. Remember, speak to your furry friend with love and kindness, using a calm and gentle tone. 15. Inconsistency in training or behaviors towards your dog. Consistency is key when it comes to training and behaviors towards your dog. Inconsistency can confuse your pup and lead to a breakdown in trust. If you're inconsistent with your commands, expectations, or responses, your furry friend won't know what to expect from you. This can make them anxious and unsure of how to please you. So remember, be consistent in your training and behaviors towards your dog to build trust and strengthen your bond. So that's all for it for today. I hope you all like this video. Please let us know in the comment box about your opinion, and do recommend some topics you want to see in the video in the future.